One of the best litmus tests to see if someone has the traits of a good person is to watch how they treat animals. I'm sure many of us have seen that quote that says something along the lines of, you can tell the character of a man by how they treat those who can do nothing for them. Well, what's the best example of something that can do nothing for a person beyond animals? For the most part, they can't really help us all that much in life because they can't give us money and that kind of thing, which is usually what people will do to use others to help further themselves in life. So the way people treat animals reveals a lot about their character, because people who are all focused on status and money and power, they are not going to treat animals well usually because they don't give a crap about animals. Animals can't help them achieve their goals, so they're just going to kick them to the side, essentially. Like a lot of power-hungry politicians and people like that probably don't treat animals that well, and if they do, they probably only do so because of the optics of it. They know that this is something people look for, which immediately shows you this isn't foolproof, so please don't think it is. But for the most part, trust your intuition and observe the way someone treats animals. You can usually tell just from watching them whether or not they're putting on a show or if they genuinely care about animals. There's something behind people's eyes that you can see when they're doing this to know whether or not they're being real about it. And usually people who genuinely love animals, it's going to be obvious, right? Because they're going to be all over the animals. They're going to be petting them, they're going to be holding them, they're going to be talking in cute voices to them. That's what people who love animals tend to do. That is very difficult to fake. And usually even the animals will react a certain way to good people. They are very good judges of character because they're able to pick up on micro expressions, they're able to pick up on our emotions, things that other human beings may even miss out on. Animals will observe all of that. So you can really tell whether or not someone is a decent person by how they interact with animals and how animals interact with them. So again, this isn't foolproof, but it is usually a very good way to determine whether or not someone is potentially a good person. See how they treat animals and see how animals treat them. You'll be able to learn a bit more about their character.